Okay, so here we are with a close-up of the guitar. We're going to play the first lick. We're using the 14th fret here. This is this one here. Okay, because we've got a capo on our 2nd fret. This here, all across here, is our E chord. So we're going to enter the solo by sliding from the 12th fret here on the G string, plucking with our first finger. And then we're going to pluck the D string with our thumb on the 14th fret. Now, the next, we're going to keep playing this E note on the D string. Keep our slide where it is on the 14th fret on the D string, but we're going to pick with our first finger, not our thumb. We come into the note with our thumb, and then we're going to switch to the first finger and get a bit of a wobble with a slide on the 14th fret. So it sounds like this. So I'll show you how to do that. Still using our first finger, we're going to go. So that is basically 14th, 12th, 14th, 12th. And then on the G string, still using our first finger's doing a lot of work. Slide from the 12th to the 14th. So the whole lick sounds like this. I'll play that really slow. Let's go really slowly so you can see this. The little fill he does in between the two licks, which are pretty similar, he does basically he does a B and an E, and then he does the B and E together with the first finger on the 2nd fret, and then just on its own E. So it sounds like this. So the whole lick together would sound like this. Okay, then he plays that same lick again, pretty much. It's a variation, but pretty similar. And then the same thing again. It's just a little fill, which is I'm doing the G and an E. Okay, now we come to the next part. This is basically a slide from the G string, 12th fret, to the 14th fret B string. So I'm sliding up on the G string. Okay, and that's one pluck with my thumb. Show that again. And then my first finger is plucking the B string on the 14th fret. So it sounds like this. Then he does a lick on its own, which is the 12th to the 14th. So those two licks together sound like this. And then, okay, let's take a look at the next lick. I'll play it for you first of all. And one more time, slowly. Let's break it down. What he does, we're on the B string, first finger, plucks it 14th to 12th, and then we're going to slide with the G string with the thumb, 12th to 14th. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm plucking it here. Can you see that? So I'm plucking it down to the 12th and then the G to the 14th. Now, once we've done those two licks, slide from the 12th to the 14th on the B string, and then pluck the D string, okay, on the 14th fret. Okay, and the last lick he did, you could say, is a little bit remnant of what Dwayne Allman does a lot, actually. So what I'm doing there is I'm coming from the 12th fret, G string, to the 14th fret on the D string. And you can use your thumb or your first finger to pick that second note on the here on the 14th fret on the D string. Okay, let's play the solo really slowly, so you can see how it all fits together. First of all, Cooder is one of my favourite ever guitar players. I think he's the best electric guitar slide player who ever lived. I know a few people may disagree with me on that, but that's what I personally think. One thing you need to play the Cooder style is this thing here. This is called a slide. Another thing is quite important. I wear my slide on my fourth finger to play the Cooder technique. His slide kind of goes up. I'm looking actually for a slide like it. Actually, kind of goes up like that. So that's the kind of slide I want. But anyway, I've got this. It's a Jim Dunlop slide. It's pretty cool. Wear it on the fourth finger so you can fret with your other fingers. If you want to do the Dwayne Allman technique, that's normally with the third finger. We're going to look at that in another video, but this is a Cooder video. So I played a bit of a song called Crazy About an Automobile, and that solo was the first 12 bar of his guitar solo that he played, and for me it's an amazing kind of statement he made. And it's quite tricky, even though it seems pretty easy. That's the deceptive thing with Cooder. When you're playing slide guitar, most of it is the feel, the rhythm, and his kind of vibe, and then it's the notes later. You know, the notes are not that hard, but it's getting his feel and his timing. That's a really tricky thing about Cooder.